What's going on, Jerome's? So, we got a handful of Vikings news items for Thursday evening Vikings news dump. First up, Kirk Cousins fed the local media jackals and explained Mustache Monday and Mustache Week. He should just keep it. It should be Mustache season. Although, we joked earlier in the week, he looks like Bible Camp Hulk Hogan. Hell yeah, brother, in Christ. And you know that the wife has to be just like freaking out over this because... Not gonna lie. So I have grown some gross facial hair in my time. I don't even remember what this was from, but this is like 6 years ago. And I don't remember why I grew out this really gross goatee. And also why I grew out like my mini fro. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe I should bring it back. But the wife hated it. So did my kids. Anyways. But yeah, they should bring that back. Jordan Addison. Something that he should bring back is driving normally. Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who is not Carl Gershman. As Star Tribune noted, Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison has agreed to plead guilty to misdemeanor speeding and pay $686 in fines and fees. A second count of reckless driving stemming from his 140-mile-an-hour citation will be dropped. Plea hearing scheduled for September 19th. And this is from the Strib. Blah, 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 blah. The plea deal between the defense... how come when it's sports it's defense, but when it's legal terms it's defense? He's a defense lawyer. He's not a defense lawyer. Although Brian Flores is my lawyer, I would take it. Man. The plea deal between the defense and prosecution includes a $686 fine and a 6 months license revocation. So Jordan Addison is losing his license for 6 months. So this is indeed happening. I love it. Where I feel like Uber or Lyft or some Twin Cities taxi company should hop on this situation with Jordan Addison and just be like, hey, Jordan, we heard you can't drive during the regular season. How do you get around town? I get around town using my Uber app. Or I guess Uber doesn't need to promote itself. Like, is there like a Twin Cities taxi company or like a limit? Like a limousine and party bus company. Although he wasn't partying because his dog was sick, allegedly. Anyways, Brian O'Neill, as he works back from his Achilles, he's been doing full team drills, been working 11 on 11s. It's been great to see. This is from Vikings fan page. Quote, if we had a game tomorrow, I feel like I could be out there playing 100% of the snaps, but it's up to Kevin O'Connell and the medical staff. Brian O'Neill and how he's feeling ahead of week one. And I don't think that the starters are going to play at all in the final preseason game. Actually, I would be shocked if some of the key second-teamers play either. But O'Neill ready to go September 10th against the Bucs. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Jonathan Taylor-Thomas. So, again, from Vikings fan page, Jonathan Taylor's camp would love to involve the Vikings as potential landing spots for their client. Of course they would love to, because then it drives up the price that he would get in a extension wherever he lands. Yeah, of course the Dolphins coming in. Oh, of course the Vikings coming in. Oh, of course the Bears come in. All that stuff. But Doogie says that on Score North, Taylor's camp looks at Minnesota's offense as a great situation. But it remains unlikely the Vikings would pull the trigger on the star running back. Now, I think the Vikings perfectly fine with Madison and Ty Chandler. Although it would be hilarious. But it would be a spot where, hey, you want to trade Hawkinson? I know that they have Mo Alley Cox, but Hawkinson for Jonathan Taylor-Thomas and I don't know, like a fifth. And then we give Hawkinson's money to Taylor. It'd be funny, man. Brian Flores gave some great dap to the beautiful football minds in his DB room. Quote, I think it's great. I see some future coaches out there. They're more peer-to-peer, and mine are to attend. They're more peer-to-peer. And mine are defensive coordinator Brian Flores on the relationship in the DB room. And I could see a handful of the Vikings defensive backs being coaches down the line. I mean, Harrison... maybe if he wants to get into that. I know that he has a lot of other interests outside of football. Beasley, maybe. Metellus. Metellus, I definitely could see as like a DB whisperer and then a defensive coordinator and then a head coach. Yeah, just his football knowledge and football IQ is off the charts. Respect there. Evans, sure. Najee Thompson. Najee Thompson becomes the greatest special teams player of all time. Matthew Slater, who? Then he becomes a great special teams coordinator, and then he takes the John Harbaugh path through special teams, and then becomes a head coach. Yeah, much more John Harbaugh, not so much. God, what was the name of that jabroni? It doesn't matter. Anyways, Joe Judge. Yeah, that really did not work out. Speaking of did not work out, so Kellen Mond was waived by the Cleveland Browns. Now, they got Deshaun Watson. They got rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I love me some DTR. And the Vikings did so much homework on him, but it didn't happen. But DTR won the QB2 job in Cleveland. Mond was waived, and Josh Dobbs was traded to the Cardinals. So, I don't know, like, when he was a third-round pick, number 66 overall, back in the day, he had upside, he had attributes, but I don't know, maybe Zimmer was right. Some way, Mike Zimmer is smiling right now. I don't know. Or he's thinking about fighting Kirk Cousins. But I don't know. Would you want to fight Kirk with this mustache? Like, this mustache screams, I got brass knuckles. That's all. That's all, man. Anyways, that's it. That is the Thursday evening Vikings news dump. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.